Yes, my friends, welcome back. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are excited for the game today. Wow. What a crazy turn of events. Frank Lampard is back, and it's his first game in charge against a team that historically this guy gets points against. So I'm feeling optimistic right now. If you guys want a stream link, I have attached one to the pin comment in the chat right now. So make sure you guys are there to see what's happening. Of course, stream link is in the pinned comment, so you guys can't miss that. If you need a link right now, it's the same link I'll be watching as well too. So yeah, let's hope for some positivity and a good result, for God's sake. I mean, my Lord, it's been a long ass time since we've seen that. So let's hope that the boys can put in a performance today. And I want to be excited. I want to see new things. I'm hoping we see like different tweaks in terms of how we play, how we attack, how we break teams down, what the game plan is going to be as well too. I mean, I can't lie, I'm happy to see Lampard here. And let's hope, man, today is going to be a good result. Obviously, Diego Costa's even back for the occasion too. Like, it's literally like sentiment, the football match right now. But anyway, I'm getting ready to press the live stream, the score update thingy on the right sides. Anytime it starts soon, come on, that's it, boom. Now, this game's got me excited, boys and girls, honestly. I'm so gassed right now. I'm hoping I'm not going to be gassed for no reason, though. I'm hoping we get a result today. That's all I'm praying for right now. Anyway, we've won the ball back in possession. And fouled. Okay. Like, you guys in the chat, it's looking like it's a 4-3-3 right now, right? Or was it 4-2-3-1? Like, I wonder what it's actually going to be. Okay, Enzo's the deepest guy in the midfield to link up the defense and midfield, it seems like. So he's in the middle. Gallagher's on the right-hand sides. And Cobra's on the left-hand side. Of course, just resting Kante for Real Madrid is the best. No, Kante... No, he ain't playing. But resting Kante makes sense. Anyway, we found Raheem Sterling on the right-hand side. That's what I want to see. Reece James overlapping. And a really poor cross inside the box. Like, doesn't even clear his first man. Like, Sterling should be doing a bit better from that. But already we're seeing some width in the attack right now. Let's hope it improves. Sterling and James. We haven't seen enough of that combo on the right-hand side. But anyway, that's a nice run from Sterling. More like that. Corner. Let's go. I don't know why I'm feeling so pumped right now. Big up to my brother in the house. Yes, Scuppy Dan. I appreciate all you guys here right now. Of course. We have our first set piece, first corner. Can we get a goal right now? It's a decent start so far, yeah? Oh, I thought nearly for a second then. Anyway, that was a decent attempt from Reece. Oh, rips a claw. That is unlucky. That was a super cross across the box from Reece James then. Like, I've kind of felt like James's crossing recently hasn't been as good as it normally is, but this is more of the old Reece James. Oh, the deflection, that's a corner then. Oh, if it wasn't for that touch then from Costa, that's the first goal right there. Come on, Reece, come on. That's it, come on. Ah. Like, our set pieces, yeah, we create a lot of danger. Like, our guys connect and they attack the ball, but it's never on target like what you're hoping for. But anyway, the intensity so far is nice. Gallagher's on the right-hand side. Very smart. Keep the ball. Play it back. Fires itself back to Reece James, who's inverted right now. And Gallagher was holding his position, but the pass to find him wasn't there. But the idea was good. The idea was actually decent. Frank Lampard. Who would have thought we'd be seeing Frank Lampard on the touchline again? Like, this season is such a fake season. But our seasons are so dramatic and it's full of nonsense, right? Like, who would have thought that? Who even predicted Tuchel was going to get sacked this season? That's not making sense. Yo, Nini, how's it doing? It's a decent start so far, first 3 minutes. As I'm saying, you guys, there is a link to the game that I'm watching right now. It's on the top. So make sure you guys are able to find it. It's the pinned comment right there. But I think in this game today, I want to see how we play off the ball, because there was like a criticism of Lampard at times where we could be exposed on the counter-attack and transition a bit more than we have to. But what I find interesting is now there's no Jorginho in the base, so you don't have to worry about that lack of physicality. That's a big thing right there. You know, we've got Connor with the energy, Cover as well too, who's back in form at a very good time. And we've got Fofana, Koulibaly, the pace in the back line. Two good fullbacks playing as well. Like, there's hope, there's potential. Come on, Felix. Win that. Okay, free kick straight at Kepa. I guess Kepa being in goal was the surprise, but maybe based on how his season's been going, maybe Mendy has to do a little bit more just to find himself back in the team. But what you guys saying in the chat right now, Lampard is dead food. Come on, bro. Let's keep the positivity up, bro. Come on. You're already done. Bro, it's been 4 minutes and you're done with Lampard already because of Conor Gallagher playing. Come on, bro. Like, are you forgetting about Real Madrid in a few days' time? Like, come on, man. Yes, MB7. Always great to see you here. It's ironic. The only manager who prioritized development over short-termism is back. I think that's why you literally hit the nail on the head. I think that's why I'm a bit excited for this game, because I've always felt like under different circumstances, if a board actually backed and supported him, or if Lampard had a few other players at his disposal that he needed for his like attacking football to really work, we'd see better things. So I'm a bit hopeful of how the team's going to react and play today. It seemed like very good vibes in the training session yesterday, and it seemed like players had a smile on their face, even though some were upset that Potter left, like of course Kai Havertz. But it's up to these guys now to make it happen. But yeah, I'm hoping for good things. I think so far 4-3-3. I've always liked 4-3-3 because I feel like a lot of times when it comes to like breaking teams down, there's not enough third man runs cutting in behind, you know. There's not enough movement. We're very static. It's very easy to defend against us because we're too static. But we've got tons of goal-scoring midfield players, but the system never wants to use goal-scoring midfield players. Like if Connor can get 8 goals in a season, if Bart can get that, if others can get that, why are we not going to have these guys contributing to the goals, right? That's what I kind of want to see, man. So let's see what happens. Decent start so far. Obviously, every Premier League game isn't straightforward these days at all. Like, bro, Nunez, guys like Costa, all these big players playing for Wolves. Like 10 years ago, players of this quality would not be at Wolverhampton Wanderers. Something like a Mateus Nunes would be playing for a top 6 team easily. But the Prem really is that hard now. So we have to make sure we're on point. But we have the quality to beat Wolves today. Let's hope we can finally get past the 40 mark barrier, because it's actually been kind of disgraceful how it's been a massive struggle for us to just get past the 40 point barrier mark. Anyway, it's time to defend the set piece. Wake up, you guys, yeah? No slip-ups, no L's right now. I'm seeing Dawson. I'm seeing Costa inside the books. Podence is about to take the corner for Wolves. Pick up your man. Near post, Kai Havertz. Kai is very good at defending the near post. Come on, counter-attack. Played Sterling. What a turn, Sterling. And he got fouled. Premier League teams, man, they just don't let anything slip up. Anyway, that's good play, but still progressing the counter-attack. Cucurella found himself free on the left-hand side, moving in behind from Felix. But Wolves are protecting the spaces between the lines right now. So we're circulating the ball back. Ball's finding itself to the right-hand side. Reece plays it back into Connor. Connor plays it back to Enzo. Just having Enzo in the base, just circulating the ball, keeping that game ticking. And look at that pass, the through ball in behind to find Cucurella. Cucurella, come on, bro. You have to do a little bit better there. Come on, man. Now, part of me thinks Ian Maatson, now that Burnley have been promoted, that'll be a conversation for another time. But Ian Maatson, I think this kid's more than good enough to be playing for us. And it just goes back to this Cucurella thing. Like, was this Donny, even though he's a good player, was this Donny really, really needed when you got Maatson? Looks like he's ready for Prem life right now. One of the top players in the Championship. We'll find out. Anyway, Raheem on the right-hand side, really stretching the play. Played Reece. I love Reece James, man. Played. Come on, Cucurella. Good ball in and doesn't even clear the first man, but at least it's a corner. And so far, James has put in 2 dangerous crosses inside the box from corners. Wolves have been a bit desperate defending them. I'm not going to get carried away, but let's hope for better things right now. The Huss, yes, the Huss. Big up Nini, not a fan of the lineup, but I hope he can perform. I think we have to understand we've got Real Madrid in a few days, so naturally, it can't be proper first team stars against Madrid. So I'm personally okay with this lineup. Oh, just behind everyone. That's annoying. That's unlucky. Yes, KK. Good tackle. What is wrong with Cucurella? Cucurella must have a stunt double. Jeremy Ping Pong. No, Brentford are winning. Peak. How is Cucurella a pro footballer? You guys, let's hope this guy can turn things around. Like, it's only 9 minutes in. Obviously, you're hoping he does a bit better in that 1v1 situation, but come on, let's hope we do something here. But it's a very high line we're seeing so far. And obviously, we're seeing guys like Felix and Sterling are literally right in the wide positions, hugging the touchline. Really keeping that width. Like, I'd rather see my 1v1 guys out wide compared to wingbacks. I've always said this for years, to be fair with you. That was a nice idea from Felix, that reverse ball and behind for Kai. So it looks like Kai is playing up front then, because we don't really have someone. Which I guess kind of makes sense as well too. I think we expect maybe Aubameyang might make an appearance, might come on. Wasn't to be. Tackle, KK. Tackle. Now it's time to defend this set. Is that a corner? Yeah, corner for Wolves now. Diego Costa being back. It's a bit surreal. Like, he doesn't look too different though. But Costa's always had like an old man's face, right? Come on, concentrate, boys. Please, nothing sloppy. Like, I don't want to see sloppiness in Frank Lampard's first game back. Short corner from Wolves. Felix is there, and is that a foul inside the box? Look, Kilman, Costa, Dawson. These guys are looking quite beastly right now. Come on, boys. Concentrate for this. No sloppiness. Not on Frank's debut again. Stick with him. No tackle. Stick with him. Force him back. Clear that. Yes, KK. Good position. Oh, that's yours, Kepa. All day. Nini, I will be positive. Enzo is a don in midfield. Bro, he's world class. He's sensational. Like, I'm hoping that Enzo Fernandez, I think this guy could achieve like a legendary, like top 10 midfield players in the world type of status. I'm hoping we find a way to utilize his best qualities. I think as the future goes on, I might have to see this guy playing as the 8, because Enzo can get you double digits for goals and assists easily. He can easily do that. He's that good though that he can play the deep line playmaker role. He's just complete in all positions. He's a bit of a freak in the modern game, in my opinion. Yes, Fofana carrying that ball forwards. I'm liking the positioning of the guys so far. You know, it's not like we're forced to play horizontal passes left, right, and centre. We're finding guys between the lines. Nice little rotation there. Look, Kai and Felix couldn't link up properly right there. But in terms of the positioning, the guys are finding it right now. You know, you've got Cover and Gallagher in the half spaces. You know, Felix and Sterling have the possibility to like roam and link in field when they have to. And I'm looking at their positioning so far off the ball. Like, there's not massive gaps, right? Like, the gaps between the attack, the midfield, and the defence. Like, under Porter, a lot of times, the gap between defence and midfield was too big, man. It was way too big at times. We should have been a lot more compact. So I don't know where the struggle came in terms of that, to be fair. But so far, right now, it's looking okay. It's looking okay. Frank Quart, guys, be calm. Lampard has an eye for the CO game against Madrid. This team is still capable, for sure. I mean, we have to realise this squad is more than good enough to get a result against Wolves. So I'm not going to be crying about the lineup. I think how the guys play. I mean, come on, Connor's not been bad recently, Cover's not been bad, and Enzo hasn't been bad. So what are we really complaining about, actually? Was it because Ben's not playing and Cucurella is? Is that it? Or I'm not even really understanding what the complaint is. Like, who isn't playing that's making people annoyed right now? That's it. Cody, interested to see how our backline deals with Costa. These guys should be good enough to deal with 34-year-old Diego Costa, in my opinion. Like, these guys are very good 1v1 type of, like, when it comes to duels and dealing with strikers, especially for Fana too. So let's see. What do we do with Lukaku? I mean, this is the thing with Lukaku. It really comes down to Inter Milan. If Inter Milan decide, listen, he's worth the money to reinvest into, we'll see what happens. But I wouldn't be surprised if it was another loan that was agreed, maybe like a cheaper price, because Lukaku is finding that fitness again. So I think maybe next season he could bang a bit more compared to this season where he has had some difficulties. Come on, Cover. Follow your man. So far, KK's been covering the spaces and behind the fullbacks quite well. Like, he's reading the game goods. He's mopping up the danger. You know, he's been like positioning good places to deal with aerials and, you know, make a lot of clearances so far. It's been a decent start, but it's like, what, the third corner for Wolves right now? I feel like we need to kind of limit the amount of corners we're giving away. That's yours. Good defending. Good. Close them down. That's yours. Good. Good play. Yeah, of course. Why are the Wolves fans crying? That's a goal kick. Not making sense right now. Okay, bear with me 1 second, boys and girls. Circulate. I guess we want to kind of play passes at the back, right, to try and attract Wolves to come to us, because we have the players to play through the press, like especially with Enzo being in the base of midfield too. But it's a very high, compact type of shape so far. Kepa plays the ball in behind. Can it find Kai? No, or Felix? No, it can't. It can't. So far, the only thing is we aren't seeing Felix as involved right now. Obviously, under Porter. Porter wanted this guy to really have tons of creative freedom and license to roam where he wants to. But when you're accommodating a player like that, you're also accepting the fact that this guy's doing nothing off the ball to really help the team. So like I said, it was a very high risk, high reward way of playing. But I think for the sake of balance, I think Felix on the left-hand side makes a bit more sense right now. I've always felt that. So it's like, okay, what happens to Mudryk now? You know, if you've got Felix and Mudryk fighting for the left spot, you can't be spending all that money on top players fighting for one spot. I'm sorry, that doesn't make sense. Anyway, Connor's following the run of Podence. Good shape, good defending so far. You know, Sterling's putting a shift in. Gallagher for sure is synonymous with hard work and running and fighting. So it's been a very, I don't want to say conservative start, but it's been like a sensible start to the game where we're not forcing anything. But there's a bit of patience behind how we're playing. We're not looking to rush nothing, so we're out of position and we're behind the game and then forcing ourselves to get back. We're away from home. There's more onus and Wolves have to attack us. I think playing patient like this makes a bit more sense right now. Anyway, Enzo carried the ball, plays it back to Cucurella, and he plays it back to him. switches it to Reece James. Now, Reece James is really inverting a lot of times, actually, to be like another option in midfield. But the only thing is, he can't support, but Gallagher's there to help with things, to help with the overloads out wide. Oh, Gallagher, come on, Connor. Unlucky. Sterling. Corner again. But one thing I'm liking so far, we have more men inside the books. Look, in that moment right there, there's at least, 5 players inside the box against Wolves. Like, I've always felt, how are we going to get goals if the opposition have more defenders against our attackers? That doesn't make any sense. So it goes back to using attacking midfield players that can make runs and get in the books. Little details like that, because once you take a lead and get a goal or two, like the entire game's a different story afterwards. So I'm liking that I'm seeing more options being committed inside the book so far. What are you guys saying in the chat so far, though? What are you guys saying? Sirhat67 Nini, who is the best striker signing if Enrique is the manager or if Nagelsmann is the manager? I think an Osimhen would make sense, but there's talks of Højlund of Atalanta, Vitor Roque. Like, we're still in conversations with his dad and stuff, and there's a possibility that we could sign him. So my thing is, are we looking to buy someone ready-made right now up front? Or is the plan to sign the next big thing and have that patience and give him the game time to develop? So it's very hard for me to really decide, because nothing could happen and Lukaku could even come back because Inter Milan don't have the money for him. So it's a very... Oh, good defending from Reece. So just read that then. Like, I just feel like, like out wide, stuff like that. Like, Ben doesn't allow for moments where the winger really has an advantage over him. Like, Cucurella gets spun twice then. The running behind, he's out of position. And then his body is all over the place. And it's very easy for him to get a dribble pass. Mads. Come on, you guys, concentrate. Why is Cucurella against Kilman? Yeah, easy. I mean, so far, the first 20 minutes has been about who can score from a set piece, who can score from a corner so far. The Birds, can we keep Armando Broja? And that's, again, there's a possibility there. And, Broja, his profile would kind of suit maybe developing him and making him the leading number 9, because he can run him behind, he can get at his man. He's stocky, he's big. I think this guy just got an injury at the wrong time. I feel sorry for him, because if he was fit now, no way that this guy has at least like 3-4 games minimum. 3-4 goals minimum, in my opinion. But anyway, Cucurella's 1v1 against Semedo this time. Is it off? That's off. Okay, calm. Why is Gallagher given the chance after the chance? But, I mean, not going to lie, they're the type of things I don't have no answers for. I mean, why are we acting like Gallagher's been coming on and been looking shit in mids? That's not been the case. And the guy is 8 that plays on the right-hand side. And he got, over 10 goals and assists last season for Crystal Palace. So I'm not really understanding what the issue is. But it just seems like mourning for the sake of it right now. Great defending for Fofana. Great defending. Oh, Fofana, right? This guy, for me, man, he's starting to just give me real deal type of energy. Like, this guy, like I said, I knew he was good, but not this good. Thank you, Fofana, for being alert in that situation. Again, from that left-hand side, this time Enzo and KK get done out differently on that left-hand side, but Fofana is there reacting to things and reading the danger. That's what I want to see from my centre-back. Is that another? Come on, Cucurella, get tight, man. Good, win that ball back. Played. Where's the options for the break? Enzo switches to the right-hand side. Reece James carries it forward. Yes, Reece. Poor pass. Fofana solid. As a French, to have Upamecano, Konate, and Fofana, yeah, that's a disgusting backline. Like, people were disrespecting Upamecano's game because they watched a few games at Leipzig in the Champions League, and they're like, yeah, this guy's not good. Thinking, who's this good at 21 years old? Like, Upamecano is an unreal defender. Yes, Fofana, Badiashile. Yes, the depth of talent, it's absolutely crazy. Like France are stacked in every position. There's no weakness there. They're fully stacked. Only the rotations out wide. Gallagher plays it back to Fofana. Our defense is pushed really high. A very high line right now. So far, not too much influence from Felix at the moment. But again, he's frustrated. He's thinking, Enzo, I've made the running behind. Why are you not finding me on the left-hand sides? Yes, played Felix. Finds himself back on sides. Now he's roaming. So Felix is the license to roam from the left. So Cover will move to the left-hand side when Felix roams in his field. And is that another corner? Okay. So Felix does have that creative license, at least to pick up different positions right now. But right now, both teams only want to attack down the flanks right now. That's why we're seeing so many corners. How many corners is that so far? In terms of the stats right now, of course, we're dominating possession. Ah, Reese, another corner that goes behind everyone. And it's this easy counter-attack for Wolves now. I'm expecting this a little bit better, man. Anyway, good positioning from Cucurella to block that out. Outside the foot pass from Enzo. Not strong enough then Sterling. Someone close him down. Good. Oh, of course, I need that. To be fair, that was a free kick. You're forgetting Saliba. Oh, my God, like the depth of talent. Like to make it in that French national team squad, you have to be like generational at this point. Connor under Frank might progress. I think so. I think if we're going to use attacking mids, like number 8s, yeah, I see that happening. Daniel Pollock, Sterling, man, bro, can't hold the ball up to save his life. For sure. Like, even though I like Sterling, he's sick, he has his qualities, I still would have preferred someone that will carry the ball and take his man on. I think Sterling's not really that 1v1 guy anymore now, to be honest with you. The Hearts, realistically, how are we going to score goals when we play Havertz up front? This is the age-old dilemma and problem. But I mean, Aubameyang, this guy, we tried to get rid of him already, right after the January window ended. And there was talks of him having his contract ended at the end of the season. So he could add something, who knows? But my hopes aren't even that high. When Aubameyang used to play, yeah, off the ball, like, he does nothing. And I just think that our team isn't levels like that to be able to accommodate someone that doesn't have to contribute off the ball. If you're Man City, you could do that. But even then, Pep's going to be on your case. So I don't really blame managers for not really using them like that. Oh, great reaction save from Kepa. Like, we're getting done differently with like shots outside the box these past few games. Like, teams are only scoring bangers outside the box, and they're scoring from set pieces against us and counter-attacks. Anyway, we need to concentrate here again. Good save from Kepa then, good reactions. Come on, you guys, concentrate. Near post, who's there? Kepa punches that away. Like, if that's Mendy, it's just little details like that, yeah. But if that's Mendy, he claims that. And now Wolves don't have another attack now. You know? This situation we're seeing doesn't happen if that's Mendy. Because that's the little details, bro. Like, Kepa is good. He has been good this season. But for me, I need someone a bit more complete who has just more, you know, like, fine-tuned edges in his game. And if Kepa could claim and just have some authority and physicality, like, it takes away it relieves so much pressure from us, because Wolves don't have another set piece now. It's details like this, man. Yes, Kai, near post, played. Where's the run? Don't fuck this up. Sterling, bro. Come on, man. Come on, Sterling, bruv. Come on. Anyway, the shape of the ball, mid-block structure. Gallagher presses, forces the ball back to Wolves' goalkeeper. It's a very, like, patient type of smart game we're playing so far. So we're not rushing nothing. We're not forcing nothing, you know. We pick our moments. That's yours, Reese, all day, bro. Once Reese puts the arm out, no one's getting past him. Like, your opponents went flying. Reece James is a brick wall. He's like Yeah, he's a human brick wall. I've not seen anyone really. Only Rafael Leao is the only guy that could go toe to toe physically against Reece. I think that'd be probably Reece's hardest opponent, someone like a Rafael Leao, because he's built like a flipping linebacker. You know what I mean? Like, this guy's built differently. That would be. It was a good battle when these guys were playing against each other. But anyway, we're playing out from the back again. We're trying to force Wolves to close us down now. That's the key thing. Play the ball left to right a little bit. Try to attract Wolves on us a bit because we're good enough to play through the press. Played Kepa. No, I take that back. Poor pass. That pass was so confident then from him that I thought that he just found his guy. Is that yours? Don't foul him. That was too easy, Raheem. Too easy, bro. Is that another free kick? So far, Raheem's not looking... It's looking a bit slow so far, in my opinion. We should have signed Leao. But I think he's close to signing a new contract. I think we kind of realised that he's not going to be leaving AC Milan because we would have signed him. I think we would have signed Rafael Leao. But I think he's close to an agreement now with AC Milan. So it's not happening. How is Lampard an upgrade on Potter? Someone explain, please. We have to be realistic. Like, even if Nagelsmann or Guardiola came tomorrow, do you really think the football overnight is going to change like that? Like, we need to start being a bit smarter now with our criticisms because it's starting to become a bit of moaning for the sake of moaning now, to be honest with you. So far, it's been a patient game. I'm not seeing anything where we're like making mistakes or any tactical or structural flaws so far. Like, under Graham Potter, like, one of our weaknesses was the transition because the gaps, the spaces were too big. So at least we're doing the right things because we need to be a bit hard to beat at the same time, right? We can't be playing such high risk football that we're allowing ourselves to get easily beaten on the counter attack. Like, that can't be happening. But so far, the struggle to really link the attack, that's the only thing I'm seeing at this point in time. In the first 30 minutes, we're not really getting the attackers in great positions so far. But a lot of that's from like shit passes from players and fucking hell, my God, man. Ah, my lord. What a goal from Nunes. What a goal. This is what I'm saying. When the guys like Nunes, how are they even at clubs like Wolverhampton? Like, how did he even find himself here? But what's a goal? A moment of quality to break the deadlock so far is disappointing. I mean, it just took a great goal, really. Mad goal. Lost out right there. Just out of position, just a little bit. Just unlucky, man. Like, can you stop that goal? I'm looking at this moment. Where was the mistake? But Koulibaly, unlucky deflection. But then a first time shot, that was a perfect strike. That was a perfect strike away from Kepa too, on the half volley, from that angle. Yeah, no one's saving that goal. No one's saving that. These guys need to react now. These guys need to start reacting right now. I want to see what we do now, being a goal behind. Fuck, man. Every team is either scoring a banger against us, a counter attack, or a set piece. Like, this guy missed an open goal against us, but we beat them 3-0 at Stamford Bridge. But he's scoring out from angles like this. My lords. We got to do more to get the attack in the game, though. So far, Felix and Cole are on the periphery. They're not really in the game. Come on, win that back, boys. Now, Wolves are the ones that are pressing us higher and pushing their guys forwards. Come on, some quality, boys. Some quality. Too easy. Come on. Where's Mount? Mount's injured. Mount wasn't available for this game. And we have Real Madrid, of course, in a few days' time. So I think we'd all rather have N'Golo Kante against Real Madrid because if you want to get CL football, we have to win the Champions League at this point. Anyway, Reece James is bombing forwards. He finds Gallagher between the lines. Where's the run from Sterling? fucking hell, Gallagher. Why would you play the pass there, bro? Did you not see how Sterling angled his run? Did you not see how he angled his run then? That's what I mean. Like, these guys, everything breaks down in the final third. It's like no one knows what to do. Mad. Come on, win that. Giving away sloppy fouls too. What's the stats even saying for this game? I can't be seeing another L today. I'm sorry, I can't be seeing an L today. So far, Wolves have had more shots, 4 against 2. Possession, they're dominating that as we do all the time. It doesn't even mean anything at this point, possession. It really means nothing at this point. Pass success is not as accurate so far. 2 key passes each, Cover and Reese. Wolves are, again, Wolves down that left-hand side against Cucurella and co. But finding a little bit of joy there so far. Well, Joao Gomez has got 2 dribbles. Semedo, Nunes. Come on, KK. Good, at least he's there to mop up after Cucurella, man. Come on, Joao Felix, finally he's on the board in space after like, what, 30 minutes, and he's taken down nastily, bruv. And it's not even a free kick. Oh, my lord. I'll have to start calling us No Hope FC. I don't even know why I start getting gas for these games, honestly. That's better. Please take advantage of this moment. Cut back. No fucking cut back, man. No cut back. Oh, these guys sometimes just look, they don't have no clue. And look at that shit pass from Cover into fucking Conor Gallagher then. That is pathetic. Like, it's details like that, man. A shit pass from Kai Havertz and a shitter pass from Cover. Bro, you're unmarked. Play it to his feet. Flygerian 17. Madrid's will kill Kepa with long shots. Benzema is going to be licking his lips against Kepa, yeah? It's just poor play like that. That was pathetic play. That was pathetic on that right-hand side then. I'm sounding like a hater right now, I know, but I'm sorry, you guys. That is just... Stuff like that angers me because you're thinking to yourself, you're professional football players too. How are you getting little details like that wrong? But so far, the player ratings, you know, what Gallagher's not been amazing so far. Sterling, there seems to be like no understanding of rotation on that right-hand side for some reason, which is kind of baffling me. And Felix just isn't in the game enough. Oh, fucking hell. I thought Costa... What is happening? What is happening? Left to right, left to right. Wolves so far looking more dangerous. Doesn't close down the cross. There's no intensity in those little details. Like, if you're going to follow your man, close them down to stop the cross going in. Costa just... it's not a great... Nah, it's actually getting a bit dead now. Okay, unmarked. No one closes him down then. Just standing off. Letting him put 3 balls inside the books. No pressure, no closing down. Connor, a ball over the top. And of course, another individual mistake. Come on, Connor, man. This is a big opportunity. You're wasting this right now. You're absolutely wasting this opportunity, playing your best position. Connor, nah, come on, man. You need to be better than this. And Mateo too. My lord, bro. This season. Like, you know what pisses me off being a Chelsea fan, yeah? Is that we got zero continuity over the years. Every team that's better, City, Arsenal, all these guys, they've built off platforms from last season, but we're still a club. Every few months now, we're playing a different way. Gets on my nerves. Anyway, Enzo's there. Like, bro, you know what? I'm kind of hoping maybe by taking off Cover or Gallagher, I want to see Enzo playing box-to-box because Enzo is not messing up these passes in the final third. Yeah? Enzo is not messing these passes up in the final thirds. He's not being sloppy with the ball. I mean, who are the sub options right now? Well, Badiashile, Aubameyang, of course. Zakaria. Bro, you know what? I might have to see Zakaria as a DM later on. I might have to see Enzo pushing up, replacing Conor Gallagher on the right-hand side. I might have to see that, to be honest with you. I might have to see a DM in this game so Enzo can free us up just to bring a bit of quality in the final thirds. That's what I need to see. Appreciate the super chat, bro. Nunes is an upgraded cover. I mean, this guy, he's had a good season. He's had a good season. He's got potential to go to a different level too. I mean, that's an unreal goal he scored against us, to be fair. And the guy can carry the ball, he can defend. He's got skill, he's got quality. I don't know how Wolves secured him. But this is the quality of the Premier League. Like, guys like Nunes, historically, shouldn't be at clubs like Wolves, really. So it tells you just how much of a financial powerhouse clubs are in this league. But anyway, some Chelsea fans looking to get their pints real quick now. Not seeing too much inspiration in the field. Gotti Reyes, yes, bro. Appreciate the super chat, man, and just the consistent support and love over the years, man. Our shots are always too weak and soft, and the through balls are always overpassing the wrong areas. That's what I mean. That's the frustrating thing for me. That's what really annoys me. Is this going to be a shot? Are we going to play a ball inside the box? Okay, Reece. Okay, hella ambitious. Probably our best shot so far. And at least that's another corner. So Reece, please, for the love of Christ, do not waste a set piece again. Like two times now, the corner is away from everyone. And it's been 2 easy counterattacks given to Wolves. Come on. Like, Mount is sick with this corner technique of like, that's better. And that's too deep. That's too deep again. What is wrong in this club, man? Come on, Raheem, some quality, please. One piece of quality in this first half. Cucurella found himself in the base, plays about to cover. Just play out wide to the left cover. You're too slow. And a pointless pass. Bro, this guy is so used to playing with Jorginho sometimes, I swear. Like, Felix is free on the left. If you turned the other way, you would have found him. Come on, Felix. Do something sexy. Oh, that's a sick pass. Oh, my guy's slipping anyway. My lord. Come on, Reece. Good ball in. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Fucking hell, man. This football club. Ugh. That's good, Reece. I mean, Reece is probably, him and Enzo are, again, the best players again. Come on, Mateo. I need to do something in this game, bro. Like, when Mateo plays 8, it's not that good. But anyway, Felix cuts inside. Tame effort from Felix, bro. Tame effort from Felix. But anyway, going back to Gotti Reyes' super chat, yeah, it's the detail in the final third. There's always someone messing things up. Messing things up 24/7, man. Like, come on, Felix, you're unmarked. No one's close to you. I'm expecting a better shot from a player like Felix. I'm sorry. Right at the goalkeeper. Come on, man. Anyway, Wolves are not attacking us as much now. At least we've got possession back. Can we just fluke a goal somehow to equalise? Like, normally when we don't equalise in games like this, you know the game's kind of over with how this season's been going. So I'm thinking these sub-second half, man. I might have to see different guys on the field. Come on, Raheem. Does he even know how to get past the man anymore, Raheem? Circulate. Play the ball. Like, you know what, too? I'm going to sound like a bit of a hater right now. But for someone as good as Mateo, I don't see this guy doing any half turns. But anyway, that's a good pass from KK. That was better then. That's the type of penetrative pass you haven't seen much of in the first half. That type of pass. And I was going back because I'm seeing guys in certain positions, but like going back to cover, like for a guy of his ability, I don't see this guy receiving on any half turns and speeding up the flow of the game. Like, he's so good at beating his man that sometimes he's just a bit too flat-footed. You know, he's always embracing the take on. He can frustrate me a little bit sometimes. Like, when Cover's not in the base, like, doing dictation in midfields, you know? He does have limits in other aspects. Anyway, it's our turn to defend now. There's no real... But not looking to really press like that. It's all about coming back, holding your shape. Maybe you have to do that if you've got guys like Felix and Co up front. I don't know. But it's one of those games where the possession feels a bit pointless because Wolves were never going to be playing a game to match us with possession. They're playing a smart game, but they're going to pick their moments. And I feel so far this first half has been full of stupid free kicks. Another sloppy free kick given away right here. You know? Anytime it comes to winning a tackle, it's a foul that's given away. Like, it's really ending on a pretty bad note right now. We've got another super chat from GXD. Why is Kai in our team? Sterling, Cover, leave. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, it's kind of... Kai Havertz up front. He's just not a striker, man. He's not a striker. At the same time, I kind of feel like we've done nothing over the years to develop this guy, really. From the hype he had when we signed him, he's a record signing at the time, yeah? What have we done to get this guy doing anything, really? Just as long as we don't concede another goal right now. Fucking hell, man. Close the cross down for once. A few more seconds left until the first half ends. I don't know why I get hyped for these games, you guys. I don't know why I get hyped. I feel like I just do it to myself. Embrace and accept the disappointment, bruv. Yeah, Kante's not in the squad. Like, it doesn't make sense to risk Kante before Real Madrid's. Like, our only hope for this season is Real Madrid. Imagine we lose the first leg 3-4-0 up. Would I even be surprised? I don't even know now, to be fair. Felix, okay. Skips past his man. Links up the Cucurella. Cucurella gets past his man. Wow, crossing the box. And no one's in the flipping box anyway, man. Of course. First half's over. Sorry for the burping right now. I'm just not gassed with this performance, to be fair. But going on to the questions. Let's answer some questions. Let's discuss what the hell we've seen in this first half. Because it's not been that sexy. It's not been that sexy. Gotti Rares again. Appreciate all the love again, bro. Cover over carries and slows the play down and average pass of the ball. He is. I like Cover. It's... Bro... Like, this guy excels playing this way, that, in a few ways, but in general, like, doing, like, the duties of, like, an 8 is, it's a shame, but you're right. You know, a few occasions now on the ball, he's giving away silly fouls, a few occasions on the ball, too, as well. He's, you know, playing a sideways pass, there's nothing penetrative. Like, you're in good positions where someone like him should be receiving on the half turn and we're playing forwards. Like, the only penetrative pass we've seen on 2 occasions came from Enzo Fernandez finding Cucurella and from Koulibaly near the end of that first half finding Felix in behind. That's the only 2 times. But I'm looking at the position certain men are in. I'm thinking, Raj, should you not be calling for this and doing some half turn right now for us? Like, it's not making sense. But, you know, I think Cover's good, but I'm tired of this, like, super possession type of slow game. That suits Cover. And I think this is what we got to move away from, man. We have to move away from this. But regardless, let me answer some more questions, my friends. What's everyone saying? Gallagher off, please. Yeah, Gallagher right now has not been the best account of himself at all. I think him and Cover, surprisingly, have been quite poor on the left and right hand side in this game. John Stewart. I don't even know why I bothered watching this game. Haven't watched a match since February. Disappointing. Bro, come on. Don't sound like a fake fan. Listen. We can't expect like brilliance 24/7 from our teams. You got to be there for the good times and the bad times. I can't accept that, man. But moving on to Killer Pips. What about Havertz? Out Sterling, out Gallagher, out Mount, out Pulisic, out everyone. Bro, you know, I understand your frustration right now. I see outs everyone too. Heber, Badir, yes, Heber. Players look miles apart. At some points, these brothers need to take their responsibility. This is what I mean. Like, we watch the big clubs like Real Madrid buying these big boys, like Napoli. You think the manager's telling them exactly what to do here, there? No. The system's created for you so the players can take responsibility and affect the game. And I've kind of felt like with guys like Corbins and Jorginho, even though they're good, these guys are such system players that for most of these guys, unless they have a manager that's literally schooling them on every detail on the game, like what are they doing to like influence the game by themselves? You're not seeing it enough, yeah? Like, this is what I mean. Ultimately, we have to decide, are we trying to be a team that just wants to compete in the short term and relies upon the manager's brilliance? Or do we want to be a team that's trying to develop these guys to affect the game better by themselves, to grow as players? This has been like the fundamental type of dilemma we've had now for a very long time. And it's just like, this is why you keep seeing these inconsistencies. Like, bro, I don't need to go back to looking at the who scored right now, because the player rating stats for the first half are quite disappointing, no? Very disappointing so far. Obviously, you're seeing guys like, Gallagher and Cover. I don't even know how the hell their rating went up. It was below 6 at some point. It's got higher somehow. I don't know why. But these guys aren't doing enough, really, to help Sterling and Felix get in the game a bit. That's the disappointing thing we're seeing. Like, Gallagher's losing the ball. Cover's losing the ball. Like, what's the stats even saying for Cover right now? Pass success, 80%. He's played one key pass. Tackles. Is that what, 0 successful tackles? Or was that 1 successful tackle? Stats aren't showing too much right now. I have to go on SofaScore just to see like a better breakdown of what's actually happening right now. But so far, man, this is like, for me, in my opinion, this is like a scoreless first half. But, of course, Nunes scored a wonder goal against us, which is the story of our season. Anyway, moving on. Shai Guevara, Nini out now. He fails to foresee these issues and pursues this positive approach, which isn't realistic. Oh, bro, just piss off, man, honestly. DJS, Nini, do we need a left back or give Lewis more game time over Cucurella? Lewis Hall. Maybe, but I mean, if Lewis Hall was playing now, are we going to be seeing like a upturn, like improvement in the team right now? I don't really think so, to be honest with you. Gallagher is killing Sterling. Yes, Gallagher is not doing nothing for Sterling right now. I think Cover as well is doing nothing for Felix on the left and sides. Obviously, the attack is on the periphery so far too. It's not been amazing. Like, I thought it was a bit of a safe start, calm, but I need to see the reaction now in the second half. Like, we're seeing the threat. So Wolves have had better threat in this game, as you guys are seeing on screen. They've had better threat so far. Look, all the green bars, all the green ticks. They get the goal in moments where they take advantage, and that's the story of our season so far. This is the absolute story of our season. My lord, it's actually so frustrating this season. But anyway, let me answer some more questions. Ruben LCM. Honestly, it's been like, what, 1,440 days since we've seen Ruben playing as the 8 on the left-hand side. Could we see him play there over Cover? Maybe. I don't even know at this point. I think I'd be expecting a bit more from Ruben, though, in these situations. Not going to lie to you. Lewis Hall is worse than Cucurella. Stop. Send Lampard to coaching the 12 kids. Andrew Taylor. Why did everyone accept with a manager who is tactically inept? I mean, it's just getting a bit weird now, because it's just like, it's Tuchel's struggle this season. You have to admit that. No one likes to bring that up, but did struggle. We saw decline from even near the end of last season too. That's a reality. Porter came and he struggled. Lampard's just coming now. This first half, you're hoping for a bit better things right now. It's still a bit more of the game to go, but you know, the way we ended the final 25 minutes hasn't been great. Hasn't been great, to be fair with you. So seeing what these guys do in the second half, we just have to wait and see right now. But you know, let's say Lampard also struggles, which, based on the context of this season, it wouldn't be an impossible thing, right? If Lampard also struggles. Are there questions on the players as well too? because, you know, Cover's even saying afterwards when Porto got sacked, listen, things weren't going too well, but I think it's easier sacking the manager than sacking 30 players. That's the reality too. And certain times when certain guys aren't closing men down, giving away silly fouls, getting the final ball pass terribly wrong and weighted. Like, how can coaching really save you if you're not really patting in those moments? Doesn't make sense. Anyways, the carriers, bro. That's what I mean. Most of the guys are rubbish, everyone says, other than like Enzo and Reece and everyone. So what's it saying about the squad then? But I'm just thinking, bro, in terms of the final third efficiency, I might have to see Enzo Fernandez a bit further forward. I would even risk, taking off maybe Gallagher, bringing on Zakaria, and then moving Enzo a bit higher up. Because you know Enzo's finding his man. You know Enzo's playing them balls in behind. You know Enzo's affecting the game in the final third, yeah? I trust Enzo Fernandez to not flop. That's how good he is. There's only a few players at this type of level where you just have that confidence and faith in them, right? Enzo a bit further forward, influencing things. Let's bring in a bit more clarity to how we're playing. That could be the one, to be fair with you. And with Mr. Stewart, 4-2-3-1 suits us better. Maybe. But even then, what even suits us better? Because we've kind of struggled in back threes. We've kind of struggled 4-2-3-1. We struggled 4-3-3. Bro, it's actually kind of mad how many different ways we've played, different formations we've used, different managers we've had over this season. It's actually frustrating. But anyway, best Sam. Probably the worst half of football by Sterling. I think so. I'd probably put up Gallagher there as well too. It's not been too great. Yeah, Sterling, Gallagher, Cover, not been too amazing. I think followed fourth by Cucurella as well. Oh, I missed your super chat. Oh, Ian O'Connell. I'm very sorry, bro. Glad I saw that now. Shit. Let me try and find where that super chat is. Yeah, bear with me. I'll definitely get back to that and find it. But anyway, I need to make sure all these guys are trying to spam the chat right now. Nah, it can't be happening here. Not today. Anyway, Ahmed, yeah, I seen your question, man. Yeah, Cucurella. Well, Koulibaly, Fofana. Yeah. Nice. Machiavelli. Enzo's too heavy. He's not that combative, bro. Enzo is not. Come on. Like, you know what we do as fans? Like, we don't see what these guys do outside of signing for us. And we judge solely on how they play for us. And we come to the maddest conclusions. Enzo Fernandez, please. You can't be saying that about Enzo, bro. I'm sorry. Enzo is not that guy you think he is. Enzo can play as a easily. Chris. Yes, Chris. How you doing? What did people expect? Lampard's been here for 2 days. He's had one training session and one recovery session so far. If Pep or whoever, I don't know if you're Pep or whoever, no one is completely turning a team around after 2 days. That is also a reality, for sure. That's also a reality. That can't be denied. Anyway, another super chat from Sasko. Yes, Sasko, how you doing? A saying in basketball, ball don't lie, you can run around for days and show heart, but if you can't ball, you'll be exposed. And, you know, Conor Gallagher is not CFC quality. Oh, you know what? I definitely see what people are seeing. I'm not going to even be like, you know, you guys are all wrong. Conor's different. You don't know what you're talking about. I'm not going to be saying that. But all I will say is that I have to see a little bit more before I can really just have like a brutal, definitive opinion. Because there has been times when he has done okay and, you know, he has shown a bit of this and that. Maybe with more time, consistency, and a better season, we have a bit more of like structure and understanding. Maybe a lot of these guys look a bit better. You know what I mean? But I hear what you're saying. I do hear what you're saying. I'm not going to deny you, man. I'm not going to deny you. So, yeah, I appreciate the super chat. What you guys saying? Nano man football. Havertz needs to be dropped. Havertz has barely been in the game, no? What's this guy been doing so far? What's the average positioning saying for both teams? Wolves' shape is like okay, 2 up front then they're trying to use. Ours so far, we're trying to create the wide overload thing. So like with Sterling, with Gallagher and Reece James playing a lot on the right hand side. The left hand side doesn't have that same type of structure or synergies. So it's like we're trying to do some asymmetrical thing of like shifting Wolves to the right. And I guess freeing the space to the left, but it's not really happening. In terms of connections, it's only Enzo Fernandez. But, you know, I kind of feel like Cover should be helping a little bit more, right? Just to help us, like, influence the game and the possession a bit more. You know, Gallagher's been bad, but I think we should also realize like Cover's not been at it as well so far. The statistics, they're not too sexy right now. It's interesting how the ratings are though. Like certain guys are getting 6.6 on this site, certain guys aren't. I mean, again, it has been a bit of an even game. Wolves are leading because of a wonder goal from Nunes. We can't forget that as well too. Hopefully, can we see a reaction second half? I can't tell you guys we're definitely coming back because I don't know. I can only hope as a fan right now that something can happen second half. But it's not like Wolves have been level so far. But we need to pattern up in the second half. We have to. Andrew Taylor, change it up to a 4-4-3. Even if we had another man on the field, I don't think it's making a difference really. Like that's the sad thing about things, right? If we were down, if we had 12 men on the field, is it making a massive difference in terms of what we're doing in the final third? I just think it's just giving us more reasons to be frustrated, to be fair with you. Anyway, good love. Gallagher, Sterling, Cover, Havertz are not suitable for this match. Bring on Ben. I think so, but here's the thing with Ben. He's got to be fit against Real Madrid. So I get it. You can't just be forcing these guys to be playing the full 90s and then a few days later, the biggest game of the season, that is going to be the reality. It's the biggest game of the season is against Real Madrid. I'm not pissed off with the lineup. For me, it's more the players performing. Because if you're if you're Connor and you're getting a debut, you're starting. You haven't been starting too many games this season, right? You have to try and take advantage of the opportunity that's been given to you, especially when there's like a new manager here. And this is a manager that is letting you play in your best position. I think the lineup we're seeing on screen right now, I'm sorry, like, we can guess this lineup, this guy should play. What difference does it really make? It doesn't make a difference if Ben's playing off of Cucurella right now. You know, is that going to make Cover and Connor and these guys better? No. What baffles me though, seeing this rating, how the hell is Enzo Fernandez the lowest rated guy compared to Cover and Gallagher? That's a bit mad. Let me see what the stats are saying. Okay, accurate passes, calm. Key pass, calm. Nothing there. It must be ground duels, but it's not even been that much contesting in the central areas so far. Obviously, these stats can be a bit of a fugazi, but he's been dribbled past twice. Okay. Was that enough really for things to really just fall down like that? I'm not too sure, to be fair. Anyway, second half is about to start now, my friends. Let's get ready. Come on, I need to see a reaction, boys. Please. Not on Frank's return. Like, give us some hope, for God's sake. Flipping hell. Are we seeing it? There's nothing so far. It's the same. I guess it's the players needing to react now. Come on, Kai. Brought the ball down well. Finds Sterling. Sterling's carrying in. He plays it to the right-hand side. Connor. Drag back to no one. No one at all. Reese wins that back. Come on, Connor. Some quality, brother. Some quality, brother. Is that a first-time ball in the books? Come on, Connor, man. That first-time cross. Like, it got closed down then. Okay. Enzo. At best, Sam. I find it very problematic that we are playing on the same level as Wolves. That sentence hurts my soul. We should be able to win this without a coach. Bro, I just don't know. I think the Premier League now is just a lot harder than it's ever been. That you need to have more details on point. The coach has to be on point, but the players also have to be on point as well too. And we have to realise, like, the guys have been playing how many different ways this whole season. Like, I'm hoping that individuals are going to do better in this game, but I can't sit here as well and feel like we should instantly expect instant upturn in form and ability and etc. when, you know, it's just been too much inconsistency. I mean, no one, before this season started, we didn't expect Tuchel was going to get sacked. And now we've been on our fourth manager before the season's even ended. It's not a normal season, but I get the sentiment for sure. In principle, it is problematic. But in reality right now, it's kind of like, what more can we do right now? Like, just signing good players, as we're seeing. We've spent over $500 million in 12 months. And it's not enough to just be a sick team instantly. I think with us, we don't have a core spine. Like, every top club like Madrid's and Bayern and all these clubs, they have a core spine of guys that will never change. And we used to have that spine in guys like Terry, Cole, Lampard, Drogba, etc. And then The rest of the guys in the team are playing with and from that spine. The spine's the one that really is like the brain of the team, at the heart of the team, the focus of the team, the quality of the team, everything of the team, right? And we don't have a real spine. I mean, you probably say guys like Reece James is a dead cert. Could you argue for Fana at this point in time? Yeah, maybe. But in terms of everyone else, who is like the spine of the team that you're like, okay, this guy without fail is like the guy that plays every single game? We're not at that level yet, but we have a proper spine. It's only what, Enzo, Reece James, maybe Fofana, and everyone else is touch and go, right? Even the goalkeeper's flipping touch and go this season. So we need to start finding some continuity now, because we're just going to waste all the talent we have. I mean, that's how I personally see things right now. Sloppy from Felix, but again, Felix can't win tackles. He can't do any of that stuff. Come on, Cuckoo, thank you. At least you're sliding in, taking men out. Good. Show me something. Show me some aggression. And it's a free kick. Oh, my lords. Anyway, Ian, I'm going to try and find your super chat. I don't know. Okay, I think I found it here. I don't want to be too harsh on Felix, but this guy is so frustrating. He's not consistent enough to spend 100 mil on. Can't have him in Nkunku, in my opinion. That this would be a conversation, maybe for a stream, maybe for a separate video. That's what I mean, man. We need to find our spine, and we need to find who the major guys are we're playing with, because a squad looks sick on paper if it's got Nkunku and Felix and Mudryk and all these guys, but in reality, in games, what's the plan to really utilize them all? Like, would it be like a Christmas tree thing next season of Nkunku, Felix, and a striker? Maybe. I think this has to be the summer where it's like the final clear out, where it's not even a personal thing right now. It's like it's more of a, this is the team we need to be, and we need to build some consistency with the squad right now, because we need to move away from being this bipolar team that wants to try playing every type of football and is a master at absolutely none of it. This is the summer where we need to make harsh decisions, and I'm okay with anyone going at this point in time, to be fair with you, just to keep some flipping consistency, yeah? Lampard comes, and Nini comes with the excuses. Bro, I hate them football fans who are so dense and just so black and white that anytime an opinion that, if it doesn't just agree with what they're saying, instant excuse. Like, people that use excuse and agenda and stuff like and bias in their arguments, I just don't even pay attention to them, honestly. Like, you can't have convoys with guys like this. They think they know more than they actually do, man. Excuses, oh, so dumb. The Harsnini, I'm tired of thinking that. I'm done. Yep, Andrew Taylor, we need Petr Cech, I don't know. Tuchel turn around this team on day one. Why are these people talking about? Bro, and look, how the hell did it end under Tuchel, bruv? He'd still be here, would he not? Like, do you think that way of playing was sustainable? Why do you think we got worse playing that same way of playing after how long? He even signed players wanting to see it. Did we see an upturn? Like, I feel like reality, just people don't like reality sometimes. It kind of baffles me. Acting like we were so perfect, we weren't. We got worse under him, and that's why he wasn't here in the end. And where was the upturn in performance? What new things did he do or bring? We got found out. Like, what are people talking about? You can play for results, calm. But we even drew 0-0 against Wolves. Like, that CL win was incredible. But without that CL win, people remember that season completely differently, yeah? Ah, Felix, poor pass to find Cucurella. Can he win that without fouling? Can we win the ball back without fouling? No, we can't. Close him down faster. Like, that team under Tuchel relied upon a lot of intensity. Like, we needed... No one liked Mason Mount. No one still does. But this guy was key to us winning balls up front. Him, Kai, like, it was a very functional team. It wasn't a beautiful team under Thomas Tuchel. It was functional. And we had to be functional to survive. But we can't be functional forever. We couldn't do that. We can't go to the next level being a functional team that has Kai and Mason Mount being our two main attackers up front with a striker. Come on. Anyway, Enzo's in the back with the back three right now. Pushing further up. Ball's found to Reece on the right. Who's inside the box? A few more options at least. Come on, Connor. 1-2. Good 1-2. Good ball in the box. Oh, Kai. Ah, you're hoping in these moments a proper striker buries that chance, man. Ah, that was like our best moment we've made so far. The best moment we've made. But I think so far the second half performance is... I mean, that's how we started the first half though, so I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to keep waiting to see how this game progresses. But anyway, that's a good pass. Oh! Ah! That was nice from Sterling then. Ball's found back to Reece on the right-hand side. Plays it back to Connor. Connor's driving the ball on the right. Looks to find the cutback. Over the top. Ah. Felix finds on the left-hand side. Plays it back to Cucurella. This is a bit better now. This is a bit better. But again, Kai is not going to be winning those balls against, what, 6'3" Prem defenders. Played. Come on, cover. Shit. Oh, it's terrible shooting technique. That's a bit better. A bit more momentum on our side now. Come on, Blades. Carry that ball cover. That's it. That's it. A little bit stoppy from Reece, but the ball's finds himself back to Wesley Fofana. Enzo's on the ball. Who can he find? Plays it to Gallagher on the left-hand side now. Cucurella. Oh, Cucurella just cuts back. Comes back a bit too much sometimes. But at least we got a free kick from that moment. But at least with Ben, Ben at least can get past his man, right? This is where it's going to get tense now because Wolves, even though we look dangerous, let's not forget this. Wolves are comfortable playing like this. Oh, Felix. Oh, shit. This is what I mean. Wolves want to sit back and defend. This is their game plan now. So it's about how can we break them down. That's the most important thing. Yeah, we're on the ball, but let's not forget that Wolves will now drop their lines back. It's all about the strategy and the tactics right now. So I'm not even too gassed by the danger. It's better than what we saw before, but we have to take advantage of this now. Oh, poor pass. Come on, cover, that's yours. Ah! That was awful then. If Wolves want to play like this, hey, I'm okay with that. But anyway, we're kickstarting another attack. Enzo quickly sprays it to Reece James, speeding the game up. Now he's 1v1. That's why I love Enzo Fernandez. Great ball in behind. Can he... Oh, Reece. Havertz was free. Havertz was free in the books then. But that's a bit better. That's a bit better. That's an example of Enzo Fernandez just speeding the game up. One simple pass to the right-hand side. One quick 1-2. And now we've got a corner now. Please, Reece. Come on, bro. The past two set pieces haven't been great. They haven't been great. And that's how you know, like, Mount makes this technique from corners look too easy. Oh, nah, not a perfect one either. Come on, Enzo. Enzo. Oh, handball. Win that tackle, man. Win it. Fucking hell, are you taking the piss? That easy. Win this ball, you guys. Good. Nah, I would not have accepted that then. I would not. If they had scored from that counter-attack, nah, I'm turning this whole stream off if that's the case, yeah? Anyway, Felix is on the left-hand side. Make something happen, Joao. Bro, what is this? Like, I like Felix and there's more to come from him. But he plays like how I do on FIFA. Just unnecessary skills with no purpose sometimes. Why are you attempting that outside the boot pass to who then? Oh, fucking hell. Oh, please! I'm actually losing my mind right now. Please, KK, don't foul him. Just stick with him. This is where it gets tense now. These counter-attacks, man. Getting tense. Thank you, Diego. I know you did that for the team then. This is getting tense though. Like, this is the thing. Like, if we're going to commit men forward, it's got to be better decisions in the final third. But, oh, that looks like a bit of a handball, no? That's a handball, no? Come on, that's a handball. Sorry, that's a handball. I don't care how close that is. That's a handball. Anyway, it's looking a bit better, but we need, in these moments, we have to score. It means nothing. It means nothing because Wolves are happy to sit back because they know, look how easy the counter-attacks are for them. Twice now. Twice they were going 2v2 against us. Oh, that's a good ball from Mateo. And the fucking first touch from Kai. Oh my god, that is awful. That was an awful first touch from Kai. Wow, 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 wow. Like, this is what I mean. Like, some of these managers should be doing better. But these players as well too, man. Come on, you're unmarked, bro. Unmarked. Free kick. Okay, what are you guys saying in the chat? I mean, what are you guys comment? How are you finding this game so far? Well, Felix is down again for the third, fourth time now. He's getting a lot of punishment in this game. Oh, come. Wow, that's a dangerous tackle. Right on his knee. Referee. What are you guys saying in the chat right now? Dale Mohammed, it was a penalty. Everything's against us, yep. You guys looking for penalties, look like Sunday League. Christopher Reed, Bowley out about to back Lampards. Please enter in it. We need to score goals normally, not rely on penalties. Bro, I'll take a goal any way I can, my bro. Any way I can, I'm taking it. EA Sports, it's in the scripts. Absolutely poor. Kai's really poor. Sterling is awful. Our attackers don't like to shoot. Yeah, bro. Like, if you actually think about it, we complain about everything. We complain about the managers, the board, the players. Like, what is really the solution to fixing this, really? We keep pinning our hopes down to an individual player or, like, the manager or anything. But, it's not looking good, man. I'd snatch your hand for Lukaku. Not yet. If Lukaku was just here right now, I don't think he's going to be like incredible, but just having a striker at least. Yeah, I'm actually missing those missed controls from Lukaku. At least it's something, right? Anyway, free kick outside the box. We've got Reese. Enzo, who's taking this right now? Take a shot on goal. Don't do anything cute. Just take this shot on goal. Oh. Wow. Sub coming on, Christian Pulisic. Pulisic is coming on for, is that? Yeah, Kai. Okay, I think Kai today. Again, the guy's not a striker though. I get he's not a striker. He's not a striker, but raw. All this talent, all this money in attacking players. It's mad that there's no game plan for none of these guys, honestly. Like the moments and threat and danger, we find ourselves in these good areas, right? But then it's the final balls and decision makings. It's just not there. Like for years now, we've been complaining about our attacking football for years. Not even this season, for the past, even before Tuchel, for God's sake. Flipping hell. I just thought, again, I'm looking at the bench right now. Maybe Oba might come on, I guess, for the final 10 minutes. But right now, I'm not really getting too much hope, honestly. What are you guys saying? Even if we created chances, yeah, exactly. Ahmed, even when we create something, the conversion rate's not converting. It's not there. We're missing these chances. Guys are fumbling the pass, overhitting, miscontrolling this. Like, how do you make this better? Mudryk, 100 million to sit on the bench. Machiavelli, bro, deep it. He's not a striker. What is he really? Ask yourself where this guy's actual position. Like this is a transfer strategy. Why are we signing number 10s? But you don't want to really use number 10s in your system. I kind of feel like Kai's been wasted a lot, actually, since he's been signed for us, realistically. Like, he has March Madness Kai every once a season. But after that, everything goes downhill. Played Sterling, at least he held the ball this time. Enzo plays it back to Koulibaly. Cover, come on, carry that ball, Cover. Pulisic on the left. Oh, Mateo, my brother. At least we got the ball back somehow. But again, Wolves, they're going to sit back and play like this. Teams do this because they know that we're not going to play through them. Anyway, Sterling between the lines, passing to absolute no one. And a free kick given away. I don't, honestly, like, I like to have conversations. I like to think about what the issues are, what can be fixed, what can be done. I'm out of ideas, my guys. I don't know what's happening with this season at all, honestly. I don't know who's at fault, what the reason for the season is. Obviously, there's some factors, like the fact that there's no continuity in this team. There's no, like, what is the system? We played since this season. Tuchel played 2 different ways. Potter played flipping 5 different ways. And now Lampard's coming with his own thing. A part of me is just going to think, if we wanted to do something this season, you can't be expecting to just have like 20 new players in your team and you think you're going to ball out. Like, that's what Nottingham Forest are doing, bro. Like, and they can still get relegated. Like, you can't, it doesn't work like that in the sport. You can't just expect to be building like a team and ideas and identity just like that. Like, the quality players mean nothing if they don't have like a way to play. Firemaster123, appreciate the super chat. 600 million, and you still want to blame TT. Under TT, that 6 months run we created a lot of chances. Look at the stats. TT did the most out of limited squad, bro. Are you forgetting the results? I gotta go back and bring out the results and the way we played. I mean, we were seeing a lack of digression since the season before. And I'm not blaming Thomas Tuchel. It's just bringing up a reality that there's been a decline now since near the end of last season. I'm not going to be... That's all it is, really. I mean, I don't even know what to say, to be fair. I don't know what to say. I listen, people can like Tuchel, calm. But I'm not going to act like he did nothing wrong at all. People just, anytime they talk about Tuchel, they just want to talk about one side, the positives, and just forget the reality of some of the negatives that came. I'm not doing that. I don't care how I come across, but I'm just not doing that. Like, people can live in a fantasy if they want, but I was seeing a lot of shit too under him as well. So let's not act like he wasn't also at the helm of this. But it goes back to this: if Tuchel can struggle, if all these guys can struggle, is it solely just the manager's fault that they're not able to get us performing, or is it a bit deeper than that? I think that's what the conversation needs to be had. Is it deeper than that now? You know? Oh, that's a bit better. Gallagher forward, plays the pass behind to Sterling. Please score this. Oh no, Sterling, brother. Fucking hell, man. Why did he not play it across goal to Felix? Why did he take another touch and look to find Gallagher? Like, this is what I mean, bro. Like, how are you not squaring that across goal? I don't get it. Like, am I not being stupid or something? Was that not the obvious pass across Felix? Why is he busting the gut on the opposite sides? That's a bit better though. Oh, come on, Pulisic. Pulisic's been very nice since he's come on so far though. I'll give him that. He's looked nice since he's come on, but yo, bro, it's shit like this too, man. Like, these players as well, they're doing the wrong thing on the field. Like, look at this here, the replay. How are you not squaring it to Felix? Oh my God, man. Like, that extra touch, it closed the angle down. Like, you would not see Man City or clubs like this making L's like that. Bro, our kryptonite, teams that sit back and park the bus. No one has solutions on how to break these types of teams down. Like, it's mad, honestly. It's actually mad. Wow. Oh, Felix. Oh my God. Hey mate, how you doing, man? Brendan, we have to talk about the players now. Listen, bro, I think it's everything right now. I think, like, if you had a Venn diagram, everyone's part of that Venn diagram right now. It's not just simply this, that. It's not just a lineup. It's not just a magic decision. It's everything all together. And I was thinking to myself now, why is it like a struggle like this? Okay, we're seeing a triple sub now. Ben, Mudryk and Aubameyang. This is at least a positive change right now, yeah? This is at least positive. Felix off. Even though Felix is inconsistent, I think a lot of the inconsistency still comes from not having a proper, like, relationships with his teammates. Like, bro, Like, if you're Felix and you can't even rely upon Raheem Sterling playing a pass across goal for you, that's going to undermine what you do on the field, no? But anyway, Mudryk, please, my guy, today we need to see something. Ben, okay, and Aubameyang's first start in God knows how long. Yeah? Please, Aubameyang, I want you to be the headline of my match with you afterwards, because you've scored 2 goals and we've won 2-1 to get back in this game. But as we're saying, that it's just a bit deeper than just it being one person's fault. And this is why I had a degree of sympathy for Graham Potter. A degree of sympathy, because it's a hard type of situation to maneuver right now. Like I was talking to my dad, I was like, Dad, when have we ever seen a football club in the history of our lives rebuild a whole club in one season, during a season? I was like, Dad, have you ever seen that in your life? He said, no, son, I've never seen that in my life, but Potter out though. Yeah, my dad didn't rate Potter, my dad didn't rate Lampard, my dad didn't rate a few of these guys, to be fair. Anyway, playing out from the back. We do all the nice stuff, right? We can play out from the back. We can find guys overloading areas. We can play passes between the lines. But once we're near that goal, nothing means... It doesn't make sense anymore. But anyway, Pulisic on the right. Looked very bright since coming on. Loses the ball there. Quickly looking to close down. And that's it. Win that ball back, lads. That pressing, good pressing from Oba. That's what I want to see, Aubameyang. That's what I want to see. That's yours all day, KK. Good pass, KK. This guy can play a pass. I'll give him that, man. Oh, great first touch. Pulisic between the lines. Skips past 1-2. Finds it back to Enzo. Please, boys. This has to be the game we get a win. Oh, but see, look at the striker there then. Look, little differences like that. I've not seen Havertz at all in how many games. Just making a run that's moving the defender and he's getting on the end of a cross. Like, look at the run. The run from Aubameyang right here is why Reece James played that cross. Yeah? If you want to get service as a striker, you need to create the chance for yourself, and you create that chance with the run you make. So that was good play from Oba right there. Like, bro, can you imagine, like, Oba is just literally the key to all of this. Can you imagine, like, after this whole season, if we just play this guy up front, we just be levels in the league right now? I'm optimistic. Let's see what happens in this game. But, nah, it's a bit of a Macedonia. Yours, KK. Yes, played. Good pass between the lines. Oh. Free kick our way. We have, like, what, 25 minutes until this game ends? I'm actually so hopeful right now. You don't understand. That's it. Mateo on the left. Plays the pass between the lines to find Oba. That's what I mean. That idea from Oba was good. But then Mudryk doesn't read that, because Mudryk's making a different type of run. Like, it's also details like that, right? But these guys don't really know what they're doing with each other. Anyway, Lampard's give those guys an audition, so when he doesn't pick them next time round, they can't complain. Bro, we get cynical when we're losing, man. Madueke on for Frank. Wake up. Like, is that really making a massive difference, though? That Madueke is the key? I don't know, man. But that was a shit pass from Kepa. And Koulibaly's been dealing with a lot of things today. I think him and Fofana have looked good today. I'll give them that. Close him down. Come on, press, cover, press. Oh, took out 2 man then. What is this guy doing? What? What the hell was that then? Nah, you have to kick him for that, you guys. Kick this guy, man. That's it. Close him down. Close that angle down. Koulibaly. Get that ball off Cunha. Our new ownership is going to be like Mashiri at Everton. We're going to end up being a mid-table team after the ownership finds that they are losing money in their investments, and then they stop investing. Oh, my God. That would be a nightmare. They're still a few steps away from that, but wow. Fair enough, man. Yeah, I'm going to have to block this spammer, bro. Like, stop being a nerd, man. You made your point already, man. You made your point. Okay, Akin, spammer, you're not, yep. Apio, Aboba is looking good. How hasn't he got in games behind me? I wouldn't mind benching Kai Madrid game. But then it's like, who else is going to play then? Because Oba's not even part of the CL squad. But we don't have no one up front. And yeah, another set piece. Oh, these are the moments where like the game is just deaded and killed off. Any hope? Good defending near post again. Ah. Oh. Someone close it down. Yes, Connor. Close it down. Somehow the ball finds itself. What a touching. Oh, shit. Mad touch. But great defending from Fofana, who's a 1v1 specialist. Like, he's not getting dribble past very often, this guy. Tackle, Enzo. Tackle. Is that ours? Oh. Every time we concede first, I thought it is, bro. The game gets over because teams just defend and we can't beat them. We can't play through it. We can't find solutions. We don't get the details right. It's been the same old story. Now they're bringing on Adama Traore. I shouldn't have to feel nervous that Adama's coming on, to be fair, but that's what this season's done to me. Adama just looks like such a fake football player, doesn't he? Like this guy looks so fake when he comes on. Thank God Kukureya's off, man. Kukureya will be getting embarrassed by Adama right now if he's still on the field. Flipping hell. Tempest, I can't believe I'm a supporter of this team. Akin, it's not looking good for us going to them. It's not looking good at all, man. It's not looking good at all. Like, our only bet is if we just defend for our lives. But are we even like good enough to like defend for our lives like that? Like, are we? I don't know. Bradley Fungi. This team is the worst Chelsea team ever, man. And this is what we're saying after we spent over $1 billion in investment. Nah, this is mad. Honestly, this is mad. At least, like, what, 20 minutes left before this game's over. And I think we use all the subs we can. Like, who else can come on now? Pulisic finds it, plays it back to KK, and he first time pass into the path of the Wolves player. Close him down. Oh, fuck me, man. God. Oh. It's just getting to a point. Like, what do you even really say anymore? Like, I think I said everything I need to say. There's just nothing really to say anymore. Ball out wide. No one closes down the cross fast enough. That's yours. That's yours, Connor. Come on, we need to try and bring some intensity back. Switchball finds Sarabia. Come on, let's pass it back. Play for Fofana. Come on, bro, let's pass it back, man. And Kepa just kicks the ball out of play again. This is the sweeper keeper we're all gassed by. How many times this game is just a sloppy pass out from the back? Ah, fucking hell, man. This is mad. There were bad performances under TT, but also some of the best ones. I think the only one that stands out, bro, is that Spurs game. That was the only one that really stood out to me at the start of this season. He also brought out the best in these players who was really, Kova and Jorginho. Like, but these guys were playing their best football. Nah, I don't understand, man. There are now circumstances for then and now. I mean, you're right about that. I agree, you are. for sure. But I don't know. Like a part of me feels like if Tuchel's like domestics and personals was just on point a little bit during that time, I think his energy is completely different. You know, I think things aren't as bad. It was a shit pre-season. We had bad defeats against Leeds. You know, drew against Spurs, the only good one. Who else did we lose against? We lost against a few teams. But it's been the case for every manager. It's been like 1 or 2 decent games. The rest have just been kind of mids. At least a free kick our way. Not sure what your optimism is. I don't know. I don't think I've been talking optimistically, to be fair. I'm not saying that I'm hoping we can get back, because, I mean, why the fuck am I not going to hope for us to get back in the game now? Shit pass. Just no, that's not looking great. This is really pathetic. Yeah, it's becoming like that now. Cucurella should have got the bus home after the game. Yep. This is what you get when you are arrogant, toxic and biased. Dusted, wash club, 600 million to fight relegation. Man talking about pre-season. Oh, whatever, man. But like most people are negative. Just say the most beta stuff. There's nothing really cerebral or insightful about it. Like, anyone can do that, man. Like, if you want to have, if that's the type of content people like, I'm not the channel for that. I'm trying to make sense of things and have convos and discussions. People just want to cry about the bait stuff everyone can see with their eyes. Bro, there's other channels that love to do that, yeah? Chalobah's coming on now. Who's this for? Fofana. Okay, is Fofana feeling something now? Honestly, it's just like I'm not really seeing what the plan or structure is right now. I mean, I wasn't expecting much after like one day, but Pulisic just straight lost. The dispossessions this game have been mad. And one ball over the top. Get that, KK, please. This is easy for Wolves, though, man. They're happy to play like this. Anyway, Mudryk, and just taken out differently. That's what they like. They like the negative talk. Yeah, bro, it's just like, sometimes it's just for the sake of it, man. I get like people want to vent their frustration, etc., but come aside a bit more than that. I mean, everyone can, if you don't think anyone can see it, everyone can see the same thing. Like, it's not even like, you're not saying nothing special just being super negative. Like, try and explain why you think issues are wrong. That's more interesting than just baiting out what everyone can see in 4K themselves. No need for you guys to be here running your mouth. Okay, so they showed their true colours. Jason Lee's needs to stop this. Can't wait for someone to balance this team in pre-season for sure. It feels like there needs to be a massive culling like we've not seen before at this football club, because everyone's a great individual, but no one's really like a team. I think this game is kind of really showing that right now. I'm not seeing too much team stuff at all. Like, it's easy to play out from the back, man. It's easy to progress. Like, those types of stats just piss me off, because most of the time it means nothing really when you watch the game. Yeah, anyone can play a cute pass between the lines, but I want to see what we're doing in the final third. Where's the identity? Like, where's the planning? Where's the understanding? It seems to be improvised. Like, not like it seems to be like crazy improvisation, to be fair with you. Look how deep Enzo is to get us up the field now. But I mean, look at that pass from Enzo. He's the only one that can do something like that in this team. What, 70-yard ball cross field to find Reece. But again, like, when you relied on Enzo Hollywood passes, it's not really giving you too much confidence right now. I'm not feeling confident from Madrid at all too. Yeah, Silver Surfer, no connections, no nothing. The problem is we need to play as a team. But again, like, it's like we've had, this is the 4th different manager. There's been billions of ways of playing. There's been zero continuity throughout this season, yeah. Are we going to pay the price? I mean, duh, we are paying the price for that. Because these guys are too good for there to not be no plan. So I'm sorry. We have to decide, how do we want to play? What do we want to do? You know the identity that fucking Man City have, that Liverpool have. But look at Newcastle this season. How many of their players individually would even get in this team? But as a team, they're levels ahead of us in terms of how they play, man. In terms of how they move the ball. In terms of the understanding with their teammates. Like, these are the foundations you need to be a team that's doing things in the Premier League. We're not even Fulham. Like, how many times have we lost to teams that are just out-teaming us? It's just like, fuck, I don't even know, man. Mudryk just gonna do an individual thing and then just loses the ball. Mr. Brown, next season has to be. Next season means bringing a manager we are backing. And this manager, hopefully pre-season, certain guys, listen, all these guys are good. But not every good player can be part of the squad anymore now. We need to really fine-tune who we're building with and who we're not now. Because it's not making any sense. Like, every manager's tried playing counter-attack or possession or attacking or free-flowing football. We've seen every type of football you want to see that hasn't come to fruition from every type of manager that's doing something different. Pulisic, pass back from Pulisic. It's just easy defending from Wolves now. Not even progressing the ball. Mateo's carrying, plays it between, pass back. Great ball from Enzo, the only guy who does anything of quality. Pass back! Oh, please! Fucking hell, that has to be. Come on, God, just give us something, please. That's the only time, the second time we found that little cutback pass. Enzo kick-starting another move to find Reece. First time cutback. Just shit like that. Like, not even... No connection with that pass then. The weight was good, no? Oba just... good defending. You can't stop that. Good defending. And Pulisic just doesn't have any strength to really power nothing in. Oh, my Lord almighty. I remember very well under Lampard's first spell, we were not underperforming their XG, but simply not creating enough chances. Bottom 10, exactly. That's how his first spell ended, obviously, during that latter half. But this whole XG thing, chance creation thing, it's just not really been... We've not been levels like that now for the past few seasons. Bro, man, I was really just hoping that sentiment fandom was going to help us through this game right now, but nah. Nothing at all. Like, bro, like, how many of these teams too, like, when we're losing to these teams, are they even, like, really playing their best game of the season against us? Are they really playing their most spectacular football where it's like, wow, you know, they really did the most? Wolves have been quite shit in the second half, no? But it's just quite easy to play against us, isn't it? It's just quite easy. Like, teams don't even have to be at their best right now to be getting results. Who's there for the shot outside the box? At least that gets closed down. Oh my God, this season, man. Oh, this season. Like, how are we playing a game like this before Real Madrid's? Oh my God. Nah, I've got no hope for Real Madrid, you guys. Honestly, I don't like that too, man. Obviously, I'm a Chelsea fan. You know, there was a time when we were synonymous with a comeback, with never giving up, with always finding ourselves back in games somehow. It's a completely different generation of Chelsea's, but we ain't the same at all. But this new one, though, is mads. Mudryk, there's no power. It's not the Ukrainian league. He's used to playing against farmers with no pace, man. Oh, he wins that counter press at least. Can we... Come on, Mudryk. Who is that? Is that Mudryk? Is that Gallagher? I can't even see from here now. Come on, Ben. Oh, corner. Reese is taking another set piece. Oh, yeah. Come on, God, can you give us something? Just so we don't lose the game at least. Please. An easy Reese, bro. Nah, the set pieces today have not been set piecing, man. These are only good opportunities to really have like a good chance to goal. And Reese, every time, is either going behind the team or it's going too close to the goalkeeper. I'm not going to be too mad on Reese because he's been our most impressive guy. I'm not going to be saying Reese is shit today. Reese has been good today. And on a different day, he gets an assist. But, yes, it's mad. Wait, why is Enzo scored so low in the player ratings? This is why you can't necessarily believe these player ratings too much. But this is pure cap. Okay, they haven't updated the lineup just yet. But yeah, that's pure cap. I need to see some updates here. Yeah, refresh. Don't know what's happening here. But it's just lots of pointless possession in the back. Bulls don't really need to press. They're happy for us to play out from these positions, and then what happens from there? Oh, my lords, man. Fuck me. Fuck me. Mads. Nah, I don't think Frank's saving nothing, man. Well, I think we're unsavable right now, to be fair. I think we're unsavable. It's just like, man, no one knows what they're doing. Fuck. No one knows what they're doing right now, man. No one knows what they're doing, man. Like, I'm looking at these team shapes from opposition teams. Like, it's not even that structured. Well, how does Kai always get these high ratings? Like, what is he doing to be scoring these ratings? 7. What does he do to be getting these ratings? Nah, this is depressing. 5 minutes left. Fuck me, you guys. This is depressing. Are we unsavable? You guys in the chat, do you think we're unsavable right now? Is this... Like, upturn just doesn't exist this season. We don't get upturn from no one. Oba's on the ball. Can we get one counter-attack to force something at least? Come on, ref. Come on, Pulisic. Oh, why am I even bothering saying come on? Come on who, man? A tackle's won. Is this going to be a moment of a chance? Good first time pass. Oh. Nah, I'm actually done, man. Fuck, nah, this is mad. Hella depressing. Connor's been fouling like crazy. He's lucky he doesn't have a red card in this game. Bro, Mason Mount is injured, you guys. Like, Mount is injured. That's why he's not playing. Yeah, Reese has been our best player as per. I mean, him. Enzo, I've been impressed by. Of course, the defense, Cooley, Fafana. No one's in defense been doing nothing wrong, to be fair. Nick 133. I think it's the owner's fault, not just the players and managers. I blame them. I think so. I agree. I think currently this is a collective failure. I think, here's my thing. This applies for Thomas Tuchel. This applies for Potter. This applies for every manager. It's too much change and upheaval for anyone to really expect like quality and consistency too. Like, bro, the football is different. You know, these guys, doesn't matter. We could sign 5 more guys worth 100 mil, and I'm not expecting any increase performances. I'm not seeing a better team right now because there is no real idea on like what the best way is for us to play. A lot of that stuff has been undermined. You need to integrate change slowly. It can't be instantly in one season because you're going to have seasons like this. I think that's the ultimate consequence of things. I think Tuchel could have done better. I think every manager could have done better if there was just a bit more patience. Like, we should have maintained the way we were playing and slowly transition to a different way. If you want to do it properly, like, bro, we've all played Football Manager. What's the consequence of trying to sign 20 players in one season? What's the consequence of trying to play like 20 games and sign 20 players in one season in Football Manager? You lack cohesion, you lack structure. That's what happens. And I think right now, you know, like, none of the guys have quality, but they just look like Ben's just putting a hope and pray across across the books. There's nothing measured. There's nothing planned. It's not like, okay, now I'm here. I know that this guy's going to be making this run. I know that this guy's going to be coming into the books. I know this is going to be happening. There's none of that this season. It's all improvisation. And then we're getting beat by teams who aren't even playing their best games of the season. Now, do you think Wolves fans are leaving this game thinking, wow, what a performance our team put in today? One of the best of the season, lads. They're not saying that. Teams don't have to be that good against us now to win. But I kind of think I've been doing Hope FC this whole season. I had some hope that we're going to see something with Lampard's first game back. Bro, there's no hope anymore, man. Just got to wait for this season to end. Another manager comes in and then hopefully this board secures the right guy, man. Yeah? Like, I can't be seeing back 3 managers coming back when you got a midfield like this, yeah? I can't be seeing shit like that. I can't. I need to see someone you're believing in that's going to have a plan. You're going to cut the squad in this guy's image right now, yeah? You're not going to force him to work with guys he doesn't need. I need to see that level of precision for next season and pre-season. Otherwise, if we can't do that again, if we have another shit pre-season, then, bro, it's a waste of time then. Bro, I actually hate these types of performances, these weekends, man. Fucks up my whole weekend. One shot on target, but so mids. Look at the threat. It's just non-existent, man. Non-existent. Nothing. Statistics. It was like XG, 1 goal. What the heck? I can't even remember what that moment was. Ball possession. Possession is a scary thing. Since we started becoming a possession team, everything started going downhill, honestly. Like, not everyone can play possession, yeah? Shots on target 1. Oh, my gods. Oh, just end the game, man. Just end this game. Oh, yeah. Mateo. Come on, Reece. 1 ball in the books at least. Can we do that? No. Come on, Reece. Please, you're our only hope right now, honestly. You're the only hope right now. Of course, it's over. Of course, it's fucking over, man. Can we just... free kick. Yeah, fuck me, you guys. Madrid, man, I'm actually dreading Madrid right now. This season is unsavable, man. This season's unsavable, bro. Yeah, it's done. It's actually done. You seen the stats on screen? That's been the story of this season. No bounce back. Nothing, man. Nothing. Lost to Wolves. Lost to everyone, man. Wow. Getting World Cup extra time right now. It's still going on. Just blow the whistle. Finally, it's done. It's done. Worst Chelsea team since the 80s. I think there's fair arguments for that, Pete. Lampard starting the lineup. What's up, bro? Like, are we at a point? What lineup difference is it going to make for this shit performance? We literally brought on a brand new team second half. Like, why do we keep thinking the lineup makes a difference, bro? It's deeper than that. What lineup? What difference? What if Ruben as a carrier started? Is that it? Or Kante played? Like, come on, you guys, man. Be serious. Like, it's just mourning for the sake of it. There's nothing even sensible behind it. Like, you're not seeing how deep all the issues are compared to a fucking lineup change. Like, that's going to make any difference. Come on. We have no connection. There's no fluidity. These guys don't know how to play. There's no consistency, no cohesion. There's no nothing. And what a line! Oh, funny, this guy's starting the lineup. The whole game's different. Come on, this season, if people haven't been paying attention, and this season's deeper than that. It's way deeper than that now. Fucking hell, honestly. Don't know what to say. Honestly don't know what to say. I'm not even looking forward to doing this review. It's just going to be moaning. I didn't want to moan today. I don't want to be negative, but I think I'm going to have to discuss the greater issues behind the scenes because, bro, it's not just about lineups here or there or this tactic or that. It's, come on. For me, I kind of think it's all the boards thing. Like, you can't be doing upheaval like this in the Premier League and think you're going to be getting results at the same time. Like, it's too many. I don't even know what. If I was to ask any of you guys, how should we play? What's the way to play? Like, in the chat, like, how do we actually play? What should be the way we play to get the best out of this team? I'm gonna get 10 different answers. Right, depressing. Honestly, depressing as fuck. So depressing. These millionaires are getting on my nerves, man. Yeah, I guess maybe Connor doesn't start. I mean, I guess the only thing I'm saying, maybe I'd rather see Zakaria, DM, and at least Enzo final third. At least with Enzo, I know Enzo, I can trust this guy. I can find a man. He doesn't get phased. He doesn't make mistakes. You don't see, like, you can count on your hands a sloppy moment from Enzo Fernandez since he signed for us. That's the only thing I'm thinking of makes a little difference if Enzo is playing a bit further forward, Zakaria's at the back. But even then, it's just like, am I going to trust Zakaria to progress the ball up the field like Enzo does in the middle? This is what I mean, man. This is what I mean. But everyone's talking about the lineup. Like, Oba came on the past 30 minutes. Did we see much of a difference on upturn? Like, some of you guys, can you please explain to me what your obsession is with the lineups being on point? Like, what is this fantasy that things just get better? What, we're going to suddenly play a much better game of football because one or two might have changed out the team. Have we not seen all these guys struggle collectively together? I'm just not really getting it, to be honest with you. Some of these criticisms are so mids. Craig Bryan, how man definitely manages and lineups and we still don't score? Yeah, we can use every lineup in the world, every selection, every combination in the fucking world this season. It's done nothing, bro. It's done nothing. Exactly, board's fault. They need to fix up a sell. They can't sell right now, but they need to. Listen, I think they were too hasty. They got too ahead of themselves thinking, listen, we're still going to get Champions League easily because we've spent money. I think if this is a lesson for all of us, because I know it's a lesson for me, yeah. It's been a massive lesson for me, yeah. You can't buy yourself success in this game, not in the Prem anymore, man. You can't do it. It don't work. The other teams are too good. Look at the goal that Nunes scored, that goal against us. Oh, like, what opportunities the Wolves even had? I can't remember nothing clear cut in the whole game other than that one moment. Like, it's deeper than that, man. It's actually deeper than that. Like, we could bring in Nagelsmann tomorrow. Bro, Nagelsmann is struggling himself trying to find a way for these men to work. He's going to need at least a month or two just so they can get basic understanding to nothing. Nah, we're unsavable right now. Anyway, I'm going to answer the super chats and I'm going to bounce to get this review out of the way so I can just moan even more. But anyway, best Sam, Madrid will destroy us. Yes, they are. Kepa, Havertz starting. I'm scared for the final score. Fucking hell. Ugh. I'm nervous too, man. I'm not hopeful at all. I'm not hoping nothing at all, man. Madrid will destroy us, Kepa. I can just imagine there's going to be a... Madrid are going to score from a set piece. They're going to score from a counter-attack and a Galazzo. Because that's been how we concede every single goal, no? Fuck me, we're actually done this season. But anyway, you guys obviously appreciate the love and support. You know what? Like, let me know before, as I'm like ending the stream now. I might actually do a stream again tonight, just so we can kind of vent and talk together. Because I'm a YouTuber. I'm still a fan like everyone else. I don't have all the answers. I try to think what they are. I try to have great conversations. But it would be cool for all of us to kind of discuss, yo, what's been up this season? Like, why has it been this bad? I like to hear some thoughts from everyone. If you guys want to see a stream in the evening, just complaining about shit, discussing things, yeah, let me know if you want to see that. But I need to bounce and get this review out of the way and find something to do this weekend, yeah? So, thank you to everyone showing love and support. Thank you for all the super chats, the involvement, the chats, all that stuff. And yeah, I'm sorry that, yet again, it's another streamer as ill. But my friends, I guess you'll see me in the next 45 minutes with a review. Stay tuned. I'm Nini FC. This is BlueLionsTV. I'll catch you guys later with some more videos.